Good morning, and welcome back to NF March or Fact with me, Adam. So, we are currently on the way to the harbour to sell some maize flour and some wheat. So this one's got the wheat, this one's got the maize flour. So they're currently off to the harbour. One will go to here, and the other one will come just here. So, let me go back to here. So finances have been a bit shocking. So products so far that I've sold in January are $164,000 as harvest income, which is the wheat is $122,000. I've got 11,000 left, which I'll just turn into flour. I'll do the same with the barley as well. The corn there, 144,000 litres, I'll probably do the same. Yep, we're all good there. So, I'm sort of working out how and what I am doing currently. So I need to progress to March, I'm going to say, where I want to plant the hemp, the linseed, I've already got rye field going. I don't need grass field. Yeah, so I want to plant hemp and linseed. Peas, I'm not too sure. I have a rye field just here. Now, I can harvest peas with the combine, I hope. It looks like it, so I can do peas as well, which are just there. So I need to sell these last two lots of crop off, and one has already made it. I need to start my engine, and then what we will do is remove the strapping, just drive forward a bit. There you go. Now what I'm going to do here is send it back there. So that one's done. I just need to wait on the other one now, which is just around the corner. And we'll be all good. So yeah, I've got to work out. I could plant potatoes as well. So what I'm going to do, field 42 is going to be my hemp. Field 43 is going to be my linseed. What we got here? Both the same. And I might do 2 pea fields. Oh, actually, I've got 52 here to do as well. Oh, right, okay. So, 42 is definitely going to be my hemp field. And the hemp will get turned into housing material to build houses like walls, etc. That's how I'm saying it. Are you going to drive forwards? Or you're already emptying? Okay. Just wait for him to empty, and I'm going to get him to go back to the load station. Yeah, get him to go back there. Don't worry about them now. Yeah, so we've sold everything that I need to sell. I'm going to come back down into my house. I am going to fast forward time. There's lots of equipment I actually need. I've been looking. February, I don't want to be February. Let's go March. Yeah, so I need mowers for my cows to get the grass. I need tedders, windrowers. I can't remember if I've got a forage wagon or not. Or we're lagging. We've dropped down to 11 FPS. What happened there? Let's speed up time a bit. Right, I just want to check something. Do my lights come on my barn? Or have I just missed the timing completely there? See, this has lights. Was there a light switch? Okay, there's a light switch. So, we're in March now. Let's go check out my other crop quickly. Apparently there's chickens around here somewhere. So it's a 92% yield. That's good. That's a good start. Apparently there's still snow on that. We'll let that sort itself out. Right. One's back. And the other one's on its way. Okay. You can stay there. Right. What do we have set up here? Hemp. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one started. I better put my beacons on, because you know, beacon view and all that. I've still got pallets to sell if I need to. Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do here now, I've got 1 million just over. Fast track set up. Fieldwork, 2 headlands, 3 headlands. See what course that gives me. Right, so we'll set him off. Now our farm's just here. We'll go over the stream. Don't you dare start filling up. Just park up. Thank you. Turn you off. Hang on. Lights off. Lights off on that one. I need my other tractor. I'll just connect it to the lime spreader. So yes, I am going to be purchasing something in a minute that I've been wanting to use since the games or the pack came out. It came out when the game released, I think. Nevertheless, right? I've been wanting to use it for a while. Field peas. So what do we have? Can't plant with this one, I don't think. So we got corn, sorghum, sunflower, soybeans, sugar beet, cotton, green beans, broad beans. So I don't know if any of that in so field beans, corn, sorghum, sunflower, soybeans, green beans and broad beans. Broad beans, green beans are next. So everything for the planter is in April. I'll do a field of sunflower. What sort of prices are we looking for sunflower? Eh. What can we do with sunflower? Not a lot. Well, that's slightly frustrating. So what I'll do is I'll leave that there. Get this one. Right, I'm doing whilst the other tractor's running around. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Give me a sec. Right. Where's my... I've got my purchasable thing down. Let's put it here. We get the attachments and tools delivered to the shop, to the farm, which is going to be an extra cost. So we're going to need 450. That's 450. Wow. What size is my tractor? Because I'm all for that. Okay, let me just double check. What horsepower do you have? 517. You beauty. Right. Cedar, we are going big. Like, really big. Now, I want this one to be towed between... Right. And that one towed behind. And we'll do that. Haha. Right. Just to make things even more interesting, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to repair it for 2 grand. There's no paint thingamajiggy, okay. That's the options I've got. I've got wides with weights. Right. So now, oh, that's big now. That's a monster. Where can I buy the seed from? I want to buy it from... Where's that? Please say that's close. Oh, it's there. Okay. We're going to go fill this up. I'll be back in a second. So, we couldn't go to the Raytheon silo because you couldn't get the auger underneath the sell point. So I'll come to the train station. We have filled up with seed with 11,200 litres of seed. Now we are loading up with fertilizer. And I do have to say, this is an absolute unit to get down the roads. So, I will meet you when I'm back at the farm. And yes, getting past these vehicles is quite the pain with wide tyres. And yes, it is very, very wide. And I have no extra controls with the unit itself to shorten the wheelbase or anything. So, I'll see you when I'm back at the farm. Right, welcome back. So, I've connected it all up. Hopefully it's all correct. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant the linseed first. But I'm going to need some sort of waypoints here because this is a huge bit of kit. And I've never used this before, and it is definitely a tool you would use with a big bud. It's not very fast, but this tractor is pulling it beautifully. Now granted, I don't know if I've got the tools set up right, but I'll just jump out and check. Oh, we're planting all right. At 9 kilometers an hour or miles an hour, we are doing very nicely. Now I think I need a seed hawk unit in front, like the tank, from what I can see there. Now, what's going to be the challenge is at the other end with the big windmills. But this is a great tool. I might consider selling the other unit and having 2 of these. Now it's just cost me, if I go to finances, 420,000. So I've done 354,000 with my flour sale, my wheat sale, and that still didn't cover the cost of this unit. I feel like this unit, this combination needs like a 9RX or a Steiger or even a Big Bud, which I don't know if I have installed. I don't, but yeah, a 9RX would pull this beautifully. Right, let's back it up a bit. It's actually surprisingly quite easy to maneuver. I was expecting it to be a lot harder than it actually is. Granted, I don't want to be running over my next load of crops on the other field right now, so I am trying my hardest not to. And I'm also trying to get all the corners. But I've got on this 2 tanks of seed, so once one's empty, it goes on to the next one. It's taking a bit of concentration, to be fair. Now, I suppose if you're using this sort of system in real life, you would be using like the maximum you can of like tractor, and you'd be using well, if you're not using it, I'll be surprised, but you'd be using GPS because you can't really see a lot. And if you're trying to maximize, so I don't even know if this is like the biggest seeder out there at the moment. I'm not too sure. Oh, it's taking me a while to get around here. It's those kinky bits where the windmills are which are the biggest work. But once you get going, you're laughing. I mean, this is a huge bit of kit. We're at 58.8 tons combined with tractor, seeder and tank. So if I can use this like this now, that's great. It also means that when it comes to this big field here, it's going to be awesome. Now, I've got to back up just a tiny bit. Because I'm trying to get all the land. On the straights I'll have to use GPS because it pulls the tractor slightly to the side. But that's pretty cool. I reckon that's definitely a good purchase. Definitely. With the big field in the middle, the one that has been planted with hemp, this would be perfect. The little fiddly fields, not so much. So 51, I'd use the other. 52, I'd use this as well. Right. So, we've done one headland. I feel like we need to do a couple. So I'll bring you back when we're pretty much done. So, we're back. We're nearly at the end. I do have to say this has been quite a joyful planting session. So, we've got one tiny strip to do, and that probably equates to what I've overlapped. So, all the overlapping I've done probably comes down to this. But I'm not even through my first tank yet, which is surprising. I'll have to run around the field between episodes just to double check that I've actually seeded everything. It says I've seeded everything here, but I can guarantee you I haven't. So yeah, I actually quite enjoyed using the Seed Hawk for the first time. The tractor seems to pull it quite easily, and in the time I've done this field, the other one has barely done the other field, so we shall see what happens. So technically we are done. And I changed around the seeder unit itself, so the pipes now actually run to where they're supposed to. It didn't cost me anything. So yeah, we got that job done. Field 49 and 51 I'm going to plant as broad beans and field beans, just for something different. Where we're looking, I've got field 52 here. I might do a summer barley, I'm not too sure yet. The reason is because the rye will give me a straw swath, so that'll give me that. The linseed will give me a linseed swath, I'll take it, but it's not the same as straw, I don't think. I haven't quite worked that one out yet. Hemp will give me a swath as well. I don't know about the peas and the beans, and I've got this big field to do here, like 65 acres. He's getting there, slowly but surely. Let's drop in and see how he's getting on. Yeah, he's plugging away. He's probably going to break down and run out of fuel beforehand, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's where I'm at currently. So this just needs rolling now, and that'll be done. Our rye is growing beautifully. So I'm probably going to load my summer barley, my corn, all into here to get it done and dusted, so that I can change around the layout of the silos. Maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Whether I need to or not is another story. I might just leave it. How many crops we got so far? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can sell the linseed straight away, because if I go up here to linseed, I don't think you can do anything with it as such. So yeah, I'm sort of on the fence about that one. So that will be a sell straight away crop, and then I'll have to bale it and everything else. The broad beans and the peas, I'm not too sure. So this one, what can we put in this one? I mean, we could do a corn harvest again. Although saying that, all the crops that were in the last harvests were from when you load up the game for the first time, so we could improve on that. Hemp is going to be a really, really, really good one. I could do oat. Haven't done oat in a long time, so we got rye. It's not far off. Sorghum, soybeans. When do we do canola? Oh, canola's a miles off, so I can't do that one. What I might do now, I need silage and hay for my cows. This is a 40-acre field, so I'm going to split this field in half. Do one load as silage, bales, one load as hay. That cures that problem. That should give me enough to keep the cows going. This one over here, I'm going to do as broad beans. And this one as broad beans as well. This one over here as field beans. And that should see me through this year. Then next year, I'm going to have to expand the farm again. Now, I already know I need silos for grains, like containers. So like I need a liquid fertilizer tank, definitely. I need a steel fertilizer tank for solid fertilizer. Also need a lime one. And I need a seed one. And I'm probably going to end up getting into like the herbicides and stuff like that. So I might turn this area here that I own into a silo station for crops. So like I could have my liquid lime, solid lime, etc. My seeds over here, out the way. The farm. So this is going to be mainly my silos for my grain. etc. And my main farm with the cows. I'm also going to need mowers, which I could get now. They're not on offer, but I know which ones I want. I want that one to go on the front. And I want this one to go on the back. Now I'm going to get the collectors on it. And then I'm going to need tether. Go for the big boy, get that done. A windrower. Swap curtains, etc. Yeah. Spare wheel. Yeah. Right. Now I have a baler. I don't have a bale wrapper yet. I don't know which one to go for. Probably this one. Right, so we're down to 226,000 now. So I've got all my baling equipment ready to go. So that's good. I can get onto baling soon. I'm going to leave this one to finish off this field here for the hemp. And I take it I'm going to need to fertilise because there's not a lot of fertilisation on here. There's none at all, so I'm going to have to fertilise over the top. Which is a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. So I'll leave the episode there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.